Here, and today I'm going to be doing another creation kit tutorial. First of all, though, you want to make sure you go to File, Data, select the Skyrim.esm, the Update.esm, or whichever DLC you want to use, and then you select your dungeon and make it the set as active file. So you actually modify that save of it instead of having to create a new saved version. Alright, so you want to hit OK. I just hit X since I already have it loaded. Alright, so for this episode we are going to be working on connecting cells together through load doors. Which for what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be connecting Shadowfall Dungeon, which is one I've been using, to the world. To the outside world. As you can see, I already have this trap door here, so I can look at it and show you the dungeon. So I'm just going to delete that because we won't be needing it. Yeah, alright. There we go. Alright, so first of all, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to Door, hit the plus, go to Dungeons, whichever type you chose. This tutorial is for Nordic. The small door. If you ever get lost in the void, just go into here and double click one of the pieces. There we go. Yeah, just double click one of the pieces, it'll send you right to it. Make sure you have snap to grid and snap to angle on. Then you want to make sure it's up to the right height. Then rotate it like this. Oh wait. First of all, you want to make sure that it's, when you look in here, you want to make sure that this says L door or load door. Some cases, sometimes it's L door, sometimes it's load door. Why is nothing showing up? No. Oh, for some reason, sometimes it's L door, sometimes it's load door, sometimes it's door small load. But it's door SM load. Alright, so as you can see through one side of it. That's to save some processing power. You want to make sure it gets into the position you want it to be. Double check on both sides, even though it's kind of hard to see from that side, but still might help you. Raise it up, raise it down, make sure it's in the right place. Alright, so let's double click it. As you can see, this will pop up. So yeah, just put that to the side, or I'm going to put this down here so it's out of the way. And there we go. Now we want to go to, let's go to Tamriel, which is the outside world. Where should we put this dungeon? I'm going to put it, just search a random, let's search a random city name. Let's go with Riverwood. That way, if you're creating a new character, look at this, it's close to the start, I guess. Alright. Alright, just let me delete this. That's the old load door I had set up. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's see, where should we put this? Somewhere around here, but not too close to another structure. You know, let's just go put this over. If anything pops up like warning, then just hit yes to all. Alright, like just in general on the creation kit. Yeah, let's put it downstream a bit. If there's random blocks of color, just click M to get rid of them. More may appear. If more appear, then just click M again. Yeah, M hides all markers, which are things that like the player wouldn't see. Right, let's just put it right here. This looks like a good spot. May not really fit in, but it's a nice obvious spot. Alright. So we want, yes, to wall. Alright. So let's go to static, dungeon, Nordic, exterior. Let's type in dwelling, no, dwelling, there we go. Dwelling, is this the right one? No, that's the wrong one. Is this it? No, that's the wrong one too. No, that's the wrong one. Here we go. This is the one we want. Alright, so let's just take this and let's push it up against this hill and move it down until it fits. Oh wait, let's use a different one. Let's use this one. This is not a good one. Here we go. There we go. Alright, this one, the door is right up at the front, so we won't have to worry about too much of the dirt peeking through. Alright, let's just disable snap to angle. Alright. Make sure it's settled on the ground. And yeah. Make sure it's not phasing through the ground. The grass is, if you see as you can see, the grass is kind of clipping through. It's really hard to get rid of that, so you might just want to, if it bothers you that much, you should then just try to find a place where there's not grass poking through, because I don't know how to get rid of the grass. I just quickly get rid of this little piece that's peeking through. There we go. Alright, so that is, I was just editing the landscape a bit so it fits this a bit better. I'll show you that in another tutorial. Alright, so let's go back to, type in load, so we get exactly what we want at first. Click on door, and let's just find the Nordic door, small, and then, snap to angle, dang it. Forgot I turned off snap to angle when I placed this, so, yeah, why do I keep double clicking? So let's place this down, but snap to grid is still on, so, let's just double click this. So the only thing that's rotated is a Z, so let's copy this and then paste the angle to this one's Z-axis rotation. That's not the same. Alright, I guess that trick only works with things that are the same. Push this back a bit more. There we go. That looks lined up-ish. That's good enough. Alright, if you want to get it more precise, then you can. Alright, now there's the issue of it being like that. That is what, dang it, dwelling, dungeons. That is what this base B is for. It's kind of like an extension to that. And there we go, that looks. So let's just get this down to the right height. This one, since they're basically the same thing, I believe they'll be at the same angle if I paste it. Nothing's at the same angle at the right angle when I paste it. Alright, that is why it's a lot easier to just use snap to angle. Let's just select everything. If you hold control, you can select multiple things. So let's just delete this for now. Select this in the door, and then let's go to snap to angle. And then, that's close enough. So, There we go. That's good enough. Alright, now let's take this base B, put it there, and then, why is that not going to the same place? So 22, and this needs to be, oh, that one, since it was already rotated, was rotated. Dang it. Just make sure this is negative 22, and oh, maybe I just didn't type the negative in, that's why it didn't go to the right angle. Alright, let's lower this down until it's there, and then adjust this until it's in the right spot, which hopefully won't take too long. Also, it's much easier to do this part if it was like so the angles were directly lined up. Alright, there we go. Nice and ingrained into the rock. Just a bit floating over there, but you can fix that another time. Alright, so now we need to connect this door to the door inside. Alright, so we take this reference from when we double click the door inside, go to teleport, then check teleport, select reference and render window. When we take this, aim at the door and double click. Then you'll see it'll put all that information in for the cell and the reference and what that is. Then there we go, and alright, let's hit OK. Then we want to hit M, and the red, just click it and then double click one, and that will get rid of any markers you don't want, like that. Now let's just rotate this so it's facing outwards. And if you're wondering what this is, that is well, that's where the player is when they come out of the door. Why are there so many marker boxes around Whiterun? Oh yeah, the Civil War battle. There we go. Yeah, if there's ever something you don't want to see that's getting away, you just click it, then you double click one, and then if you double click one, if you click one a third time without selecting anything else, then it'll reappear. So it'll just get rid of that tree, and then there. Or if you want to, or if you've already selected something else, or you want to reveal everything you've made hidden, you just do Alt 1 and everything you made hidden will appear. There we go, just to get rid of all that. So now that that's completed, let's go inside of it. Alright, and whenever you switch cells, I suggest you do Alt 1 if you made anything invisible. Alright, so now let's just rotate this to there and put it there and just move it forward a bit, and then hit F, which puts it on the floor. Alright, so now if we click on that door, well, we teleported into this dungeon. Alright, alright. Between episodes, I'm going to extend this dungeon a bit more, and so it can have a bit more to work with. I know last episode, I said that we were going to be working on cluttering the dungeon, so that instead will be done today, next episode, because this is definitely more important, so you know how to make it so you can come into your dungeon. Also, the doors help make it, are fairly important. Alright, oh, and this seems like the right episode to do it, so just, if you, this is how you add a lock to a door. So you double click it, then you go to the lock tab, click locked, level, and you can choose from novice to requires key. Let's just make this let's just make it novice. If there are two doors that teleport to each other, then they'll both have the same lock level and same key. Let's just make this master. Alright, then for a key, you're going to have to go to items, key, and then you click there, get rid of dwelling, which is still there, new, or it's much easier to just duplicate an existing key, double click that, then just put whatever, alright, I'll do a more in-depth tutorial on item creating later, but for now we just need, if you duplicate it, then hit no. If you just are editing one and you meant to duplicate it at first, click yes. Alright, since I duplicated it first, I'm going to click no. Yes, there we go. And now I go to key, scroll up to the top since I made it so it should be at the top. First, since I just made the key, I'm going to have to reopen this menu, go to key, and then since I made it with the 0 in the front, it's going to be, the key is going to be at the top of the list, since it's always alphabetical. Alright, click the key, and that's the key I just created here. Alright, so since the master lock, I'm going to show you that you can pick it, and then if I'll pick up the key and show you that you can grab the key, then you can unlock it with the key. Alright, if you double click on this marker, then it'll teleport you to the cell where the other door is. It's gonna take a second. It's loading up outside. There we go. Alright, now let's just go right here and take this key and put it down there. Alright, let's just take this, and no, I messed up with the key. Let's turn off snap to grid and then just rotate it on this axis so it's nice and flat. And then there we go. It's just the key right there. If it's not there, then it might have gone flying from the physics engine. That doesn't happen too often, but just to make sure it doesn't, click this button that looks like a bouncy ball. That will turn on the Havoc physics, which is the name of the physics engine. And then if whatever you have selected will act like it will in game, but if it's touching something else and the other thing would be sent flying, then it wouldn't do anything. So if there's two things that you think might be too close together, just select both of them and then turn on the physics. Alright, so let's save this, and I'm going to pause the video till I load up the game. Oh yeah, before I load up the game, also with connecting it to the exterior cell, it might be helpful to add a map marker. So to add a map marker, you need to go to static. For some reason map markers are in static, and I clicked items obviously because I'm very good at this. Map marker, there we go. Go to static, take this, it should be the only one, take it and drop it down. That's what it should look like. If you don't see anything, then hit M to make the all markers appear. Alright, so double click the marker. Let's go to marker data, click check on marker data, which I don't know why that's automatically off. So visible is, I think that makes it so it's if you have that checked, then it's visible so you can fast travel to it at the beginning. So let's just check that. Can travel to this. This is saying like can you fast travel to that at all? Most of the time you're gonna want that unchecked. Most of the time you're gonna actually this I think makes it visible on the compass. This makes it so you can fast travel to it at the beginning once you just place it down, which automatically checks visible. And then show all hidden is means if somebody types in TMM1, which shows all the map markers, then it won't show up because if you check this box. Alright, so let's type in the name. There we go. And then type, let's go with, where is it? Oh, I think I saw it. Where did it go? There it is, Nordic Dwelling, since that's the design that we use for the outside. We use the Nordic Dwelling for the outside, which is what these are. Yeah, if you look at the map marker, you can also do tower, ruins, shacks, smelters, which I didn't know there was a smelter map marker. Then you can do, there's ones for each place. Then there are all of the markers to the DLC, which I don't know why those are loading up, since I don't have the DLC selected. Alright, then you have all the other ones, so just hit cancel if you don't want to change it from what it already is. Alright, then let's just go into game, and after we save it, then also I suggest you save frequently because the creation kit has a tendency to crash. I've had to re-record this a couple times because it crashed. Alright, so I'll see you in game. Okay, we're back in game. If you're wondering, the snow is from a completely different mod I have installed. Yeah. Probably should have turned that off, but it might have messed with the save. Alright, so as you can see, there's a map marker right there. Yeah. For the Shadowfall ruins, I disabled all the other map markers. Yeah, when I walk here, let me just back up from it and disable the map markers again. There we go, and I discovered it. Alright, so let's go inside. Well, let's try to pick it. As you can see, you can. Alright, as you can see, you can try to pick it. Well, there we go. See if maybe I can pick this. Alright, whatever. Don't waste our time trying to pick it. Let's grab the key and open the door. There we go, and we're inside. As soon as this loading screen's done. There we go. Here we are. In the dungeon. Still haven't added anything to go right here. I put a door there. So, you're in the dungeon. And that's it for the tutorial. Hope this helped you out. See you next time. Goodbye.